Hey guys, this is Fergal from PokerVIP, and we're here today with a video series on a brand new innovative poker website called CoinPoker.com. So what CoinPoker is, what the team have done there is built a platform to launch a poker site that's going to be based off of an entirely new cryptocurrency called CHP or chips. So what CHP is, it's an Ethereum based coin, and because it's blockchain based, what this will allow for the site to do is to offer extremely quick deposits and withdrawals. They're going to be based around Ethereum smart contract protocols, and that's going to mean that literally players will be able to withdraw their funds within seconds, which is going to be fantastic. Obviously, as a regular player myself, this would be of great significance. Currently on any site that I withdraw from, it takes at least a few days to get some of my funds out, and depending on the withdrawal method or the site, it can take up to a couple of weeks, which is just, annoying if you're relying on those funds to buy something or anything like that. It means that having that speed of transfer would be much, much better. It's definitely welcome for me, and I'm sure for a lot of other players out there as well. Then on the topic of the cryptocurrency itself, obviously if you're watching this video, you probably play online poker yourself. Almost certainly you'll have at least heard of the various cryptocurrencies that are out there, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, that kind of thing. And there's obviously a huge number of poker players out there that are now active traders of these coins. And at the moment, people are making a hell of a lot of money as the value of these types of currencies are inflating. So what this means for CoinPoker is that any players that deposit onto this site, because they'll be within the cryptocurrency, they'll be in a situation where the currency that they're actually playing with has a really, really good chance of increasing in value, especially given the relationship that a lot of poker players already have with the crypto world. It means that there's already, a huge number of people out there that are likely to buy into this new concept and get involved. And, it makes poker the perfect business to launch in this manner. And where they're at the moment, so what they've actually done to date, they have obviously built the client, which you can see here. We're going to be taking you through that today. And they've also completed their pre-ICO, and their actual ICO is going to due to run in early 2018. They're looking to raise $30 million to finish development and to get the coin launched. It has the backing of a lot of well-known players, most notably Tony G and Matt Kirk. And as I said, so the actual client has been developed. We can use this for play money transactions currently. Once the ICO is completed, they're looking to launch the real money games then later in 2018. But at the moment, you're able to download the client, you're able to set up your account, play around with it, have a look for how it feels. And I'm going to take you through just a little bit of it today. I've spent very, very little time with this. I've opened up a game just to see how it works, that kind of thing. But the overall client itself, as you can see, it looks very neat, very clean. What it's at the moment, they only have cash games launched because it's a new play money site. There's not going to be a huge amount of traffic on the site. There's going to be people don't tend to play too much play money, but it means that you can kind of test it out on a trial basis, which is kind of cool. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So it looks like there's a few tables of PLO running, so we're going to launch one of those. The actual client itself, it has all of the usual types of things you'd expect, support, settings, that kind of thing. But we're not going to focus too much on that. We're going to look at the actual games themselves. And let's launch a table, shall we? Now, I feel like I should make a disclaimer straight away here. We're going to be playing PLO, but as far as my PLO game goes, I am not very good. So this is definitely not going to be a strategy video, but we'll have a bit of fun with it anyway. And as I said, we'll be mainly talking about the actual software itself and what I think about the general concept and how it'll work in real life, that kind of thing. Okay, let's raise this up. We're three-handed, it's going to be short. And because it's play money, we're going to be playing really, really aggressively here, to be perfectly honest. So, as I said, you're not going to be seeing, solid, fundamentally sound PLO poker. You're going to be seeing some, just messing about and not really caring too much about the outcome, which is, general when it comes to play money. So first thing I've noticed here is they have obviously run it once, run it twice. They also have the option to run it 3 times. Let's take that and see if anyone else wants to do so. They have the ability to straddle, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that so we can because we're three-handed, we're gonna be getting involved in essentially every single pot. And I'm gonna be making one of the few folds I'm gonna be making in this session there, blind versus blind. So we're gonna be opening this from the button definitely. Sorry, excuse me. So where we're at with this is I can't wait to get involved with this, to be perfectly honest, because as I said, the idea of playing in a cryptocurrency that has the potential to grow in value without me actually doing anything just excites me a great deal. And as I said, as a regular winning player, and I do like withdrawing my winnings from sites, and being able to do that quickly and efficiently definitely has a lot of merit as well. With a very, very weak top pair, we're just going to go ahead and fold. One thing I haven't looked into is whether a 4-color deck is possible here, because if we are going to be playing Omaha, I definitely would prefer a multicolor deck, or a 4-color deck, should I say. And in fact, I might just go do that off the side, and just out of curiosity, and see if it is possible or not. I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time looking, though. We flop what middle pair here. We're not planning on putting too much money in here if we could avoid it. We pick up a good shot to the Nutter Butters on a rainbow board, which has some value. If we can see a free river, we'll be pretty happy. We're going to call that bluff. Because this is play money, we're not really going to be looking to run many bluffs at all. That is for damn sure, because it's very, very hard to bluff someone when it's play money chips. So that's not going to be any part of our game plan. And we definitely want to avoid going broke here, because if we go broke, I'm not entirely sure if I can reload my play chips or how easy it is to do that. And if we're going to make a video out of it, going broke would obviously suck a lot. So we'll see how we get on, though. We'll have a bit of fun with it. But as I was saying, I really can't wait to get involved in something like this, because I just think it's a really cool idea. And as I mentioned already, I think poker itself is just the perfect business to launch a purely crypto-based product. Because, as I said, there's just already that player pool there. There are people that are willing to get involved and willing to have a bit of fun with it, and you know, they're already in. You don't need to convince people about the concept, because people already get the concept for the most part. Now, there will always be skeptics, but as I said, the overall percentage of skeptics will be a hell of a lot lower in the field of online poker players in comparison to non-poker players, if that makes sense. Alright, this is obviously not a very good hand, but as I said, it's play money chips. We're looking to get involved as much as possible, so let's just go with it. We get 3-bet. We're not going to call off a quarter of our stack, though, unfortunately. This player doesn't seem to want to fold. I'm pretty sure he went broke and he did top up, though, so I'm guessing there must be a way of topping up your chips. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Cool. I can top up to 50,000 chips, so we'll be hard-pressed to lose 50,000 chips in this period of time, but that does take a bit of the pressure off, meaning that we can go a little bit bonkers in terms of our play. But as I said, as a disclaimer, just to clarify, this isn't a strategy video, this is just talking about the general concept and the general idea. So, obviously, I do a lot of, poker coaching, that sort of thing, so I talk a lot with poker players, and I've kind of spoken to people, not doing research or anything, but just seeing if it's something that these kind of guys would get involved with. So mainly I've spoken to, I've got like a study group that I run with all my students, and I've spoken to them about it, and they all kind of agree. There have been 1 or 2 people that said they wouldn't really be too interested, but for the most part the overall reception was fantastic, which is kind of what I'd expect. And as I said, as poker players, people are they're happy to take on a little bit of risk. We are one of the more risk-averse types of people out there. So we definitely has that going for us, and as I said, overall the reception has been wonderfully positive. So it's definitely interesting to see where it will go to. And if somehow we win with pocket trays here, I'll be pretty surprised, but I don't think we've got too much fold equity. I didn't even see what that guy had. I did not even see what he had, but he had us beat, that's for sure. A suited queen. Let's go ahead and call. We have top pair and top kicker. The problem with this kind of board is that, people are just, these guys, they're just not folding their queen, 2s, 3s, etc. So 2 pairs are definitely possible. One of the better turn cards in the deck for us, we now have a flush draw to go along with our top 2 pair. I'm just going to go ahead and pot it here and jam most rivers if we get called. We do not, though. So I'm guessing we did not need the 8, but that was just some added gravy. Suited kings, let's go. Single suited kings, not double suited, of course. That is less than an ideal flop. We're going to start this off with a check back. So what we'd be very interested is anyone who's watching this, if people want to post any questions they have on it, for sure, go ahead and do that in the various media, in PokerTube, in YouTube, anything like that. We always tend to monitor it, so if you've any questions about the overall concept or how it will work or anything like that, feel free to ask. We'd also be interested in hearing any opinions that you guys have. We'd be very interested in debating it, so you can get involved in the PokerVIP forums, or as I said, leave leave any questions, comments, opinions, anything like that, just in the comment section directly as well. And we'll get back to you. And we'll be happy to have a chat about it and see how we get on. I'm wondering, should we open up more tables? That seems like that might be a possibility. Let's figure out if that's even possible for starters, because at the moment... Oh no, I can top up my balance already. Cool. Now, let's see. Can we make this fit in a nice, pretty way? We might not be able to, but we can try. No, we won't be able to. Okay, not to worry. We tried. We tried. Let's just make this back up. So I'm just afraid that we're going to end up making it too small. We have a pair with a good shot. Let's have a bet. And we have that all-important two of diamonds blocker. Crucial. Let's keep barreling off here. Let's keep barreling off. We did manage to get some folds before. Okay, maybe these guys are playing somewhat conservatively, so maybe we can open up our game here and look to play a bit more aggressively. As I mentioned already, my general strategy was going to be don't ever bluff, because people just are never going to fold, so we should be playing pretty much strictly value-orientated strategies. But perhaps we're incorrect on that, so we'll see how we get on. Yeah, I just had to sit out just for a quick second, and we are back in business now. So as these guys battle it out, we're just going to wait and get dealt back in. I think in the next hand we should be in. We should probably center this table just a little bit more, shouldn't we? There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. Alright, we have an ace, a king, a tray, and a 5 with no suits whatsoever. If we had some suits, we'd be looking to bring this in for a raise. As played, we're just going to go ahead and fold this, as conservative as it is. Although, maybe that was a mistake. As I said, not chippy view-wise, but for the video, we really shouldn't be folding these kinds of hands that have any equity. It looks like we would have been fairly toast on this flop based on this min raise, though. The ace and the jack versus the 8 and the 8, and the ace jack just gets there. Hopefully this guy sits back in. We definitely prefer him to rebuy and continue playing three-handed over heads up versus luck. How can you play a guy with the name Luck? I mean, what chance do you actually have? Let's go ahead and call, see a flopperini. Alright, let's go again. We'll see a flop. I'm kind of surprised we did not see any 10s. Generally, when I make these bad prospective calls, I'm much more inclined to flop a set, so I was genuinely expecting it just to be like, ace 10 10. Not that I'm at all greedy. Our opponents just wake up with aces and we just flop the quads and they flop the full house. It sounds about right. I was about to say, this is how bad at PLO I am. I was about to say, oh, we've turned a good shot, but obviously we have not. We have turned a flush draw, though. It's entirely possible our 10s are good, but it's very unlikely. I mean, it's, we'd basically be relying on both of these guys to have some sort of rundown hand. The chances of it being the case are slim to none, so we're just going to go ahead and let him have it for the 500 chippies. You got away with a very, very cheap bluff if you managed it there, but something tells me you weren't bluffing, sir. Something tells me you were not bluffing. Okay, we'll flop the gut shot to the nuts. We're going to start this off with a little wager. Would prefer if there was a diamond with the backdoor diamond draw, but hey, we can't have it all. Get check raised, we have a very, very easy fold. Probably shouldn't have seen that there in the first place, but hey. But hey. I'm surprised. We haven't seen too many all-ins. We haven't seen too many all-ins yet. We flopped the open-ender. We're certainly not going to be folding here. We pick up the flush draw as well, so we're just going to go ahead and lead out. We are not going to follow through. When all the draws brick, I think this guy will call us with most 10x. And he bets 250, we can't even call. We have jack high, sir. I think we had jack high there. I really hope I didn't do something dumb and fold a better hand than we should have. And we're going to be coming, this is going to be the last hand of this video. This is going to be a two-part though. We're going to be making two short 15-minute segments. And as I said, Any questions, any queries, any comments, make sure to leave them in the relevant social media. Let's try one last aggressive bluff to round out the video. Just get a keep backing us. Oh, we're getting greened. Not to worry, not to worry. Alright guys, I'll be back with part 2 very, very soon. We're going to continue this session. Oh, we've just managed to get a third person in the mix. Perfect. We'll chat to you soon. Thank you very much for watching.